I would say this last Saturday, you opened up the passing game a little bit.
Yeah.
Give me obviously the tight ends aren't necessarily under your purview, and they had a great day, but your guys had some really big catches, made some nice plays in there too. What kind of progress or I guess satisfaction in the progress can you take away from Saturday?
Obviously, the opponent was a little different than the first one, playing Georgia, but I think the ability to push the ball down the field a little bit. We took a couple more deep shots, took several more deep shots, and were able to complete some of those. And then, it was good to see a guy like Virgil catch a ball behind the line of scrimmage and break it 53 yards. Some of the things that for a year and a half we've been sitting around saying, this kid's gonna do this, and then finally you see it live and in color, and it was exciting to see.
So, what are the things you've tried to take away from that and build on going into this week when, the opponent's certainly not Georgia caliber, but it's not Savannah State either?
Well, these guys do a good job. They're very similar to our defense, and you kind of feel like when you run the ball, there's 8 of them in there, and when you pass the ball, there's 8 of them dropping. And they gave us some issues throwing the ball last year. And so just as these guys come over and we start watching Texas State, just trying to get familiar with those guys, just carry the confidence over that we had in the passing games, that guys made plays down the field. They've won 50-50, and then we got to do a much better job of blocking. Those young guys, you have to remember sometimes Malik played quarterback, and it's his first time blocking, and Thomas was a quarterback last year. And so you're sitting there and you're watching on film and you get frustrated, but those guys are growing and seeing something new every day. And, it's been tough with those older guys being hurt. So many guys, Darrington and Shea being injured, and TJ and Mock and guys have just played so much meaningful football for us, not being able to play. But it's, Thomas and Malik are leading us by far in snaps right now, and so they're seeing a lot.
So since you kind of opened the door on the conversation, tell me what, in as much as you can on a Tuesday, what do you see of the health of this group as you head into Texas State? That's not a good look on your face.
Hey, whoever gets on the plane, we're going to be ready to play. And I really don't know. These guys, they've got muscle injuries. So when, they're feeling good, and then 30 minutes later they're feeling bad. So, and we need the guys to get back, but we're not going to rush them. And, our room's very unselfish, and it's next man up, and it's, no matter who we got to throw to or who we got to block or whether it's the tight ends or whatever, we're going to go out there and do what we got to do to try to get a win.
You mentioned Texas State. I watched a little bit of their previous 2 games, and it's a very aggressive defense. Yes. You can see what they're doing against the run. Yeah. And I'm not just talking about Houston Baptist. They really held Colorado down for a large portion of that game.
Yeah.
So with that aggression up front, they're getting into the backfield, sacks, tackles for loss. There are going to be some opportunities where I'm expecting you guys are going to see some zero coverage back there. When you see those things happen, do you feel like, let's assume Thomas and Malik, they're going to be getting a lot of snaps, if not primary snaps. Are those guys getting to the point, because most of what they've been running is kind of intermediate type of stuff, you think you're getting to the point where you might turn some of those guys loose, especially, if I'm playing against you guys right now, I'm hedging safety towards Ike or Jalen at this point.
See,
and
that's, you can see on film that Jalen and Isaiah have shown they can run by people, and and I think those other 2 guys can too. They just haven't been given an opportunity. So we'll give them a shot. And the biggest thing with these guys is staying out of 3rd and long. When you stay in 3rd and long, they've been done a really nice job of getting off the field. So they gave us issues last year, so we got to be really good on 1st and 2nd down and give us manageable 3rd downs.
Good deal. Appreciate it, Justin.
Thank you.
We'll see you, man.